Nature is speaking to us on a global level, but are we listening? Stay tuned. Hello again, everyone. I'm Eli's dad from Project Eli, where we educate, we lead, and we inspire. And in these challenging times that we all face, nature is speaking to us on a global basis. Clues? How about the polar ice cap melting, or more frequent severe weather, or the pandemic itself? So what is the actual message here? The actual message is it's time for the people of the entire world to unite as one. Karl Marx famously once wrote, "Workers of the world, unite." Well, guess what? The world is getting smaller, and we as a people must unite to ensure our common necessities to survive. We need to embrace a worldwide vision. You know, science and nature do not recognize man-made borders. Nature is stronger than anything created by man. Have you ever felt the fury of a hurricane, or the challenge of a tornado? Or, you know, nature is unbelievably strong, stronger than man. Anything that man can build, nature can destroy. Successful creations only exist when they are in sync with nature and its laws, universal laws. You know, last time we talked about on an individual basis, talked about hitting a baseball, talked about draining a garden hose. How about just more current? How about solar energy? You have to have everything just right in order to absorb the energy from the sun so that you can reuse it in other directions. Once again, you have to have those things, the technology and the skill, in sync with the science. How can we creatively use these laws that have no prejudice and are always consistent? Okay, when I say no prejudice, they don't say, "Oh, that's a good idea, you know, that's for a good purpose, that's for bad." The law is the law. Gravity works whether you're a good man or a bad man. So how can we use these laws creatively that have no prejudice, are always consistent, to advance the cause of mankind to survive and thrive? Well, it's the same way that an individual does. I've spoken about this so many times when talking about leadership. Leadership is taking the same principles that you use as an individual to gain success and just transposing them to the group. How do you do that? You make it a burning desire, an obsession, a singleness of purpose. How do you unite any group to a specific cause? You share the vision and sell the dream. You sell it with positives, the features, the advantages, and benefits that outcome will bring. And you also sell it with the negatives, the pain, the suffering, the death. I mean, stop and think about it. Sometimes people take their own lives. Why do they do that? Because they figure it's more painful to continue to live than it would be to just give up and die. Okay, so you want to talk about the positives and you want to talk about the negatives. Now, we must lock arms for a common objective, also known as survival. We are facing those challenges right now today. You got to look at the data and determine the why and because it is so. Why are we having so many more hurricanes, so many more forest fires? Why the global warming? Why are we having a pandemic? All of the different elements that are challenging us right now, this minute, worldwide. You've got to look at those, and you have to marry the vision of success in everybody's mind. You must, once again, just like the individual, you got to find a starting line. And you have to proceed to start with massive action, massive united action. When you run into a roadblock, what do? Simple. Just like an individual, you repeat the process. You get a new starting line, never losing sight of your final desired outcome. And you repeat the process. So you get starting line, starting line, starting line, starting line. That's how we're going to solve this global warming. That's how we're going to solve this pandemic. We've got to chunk our challenges down into their smallest components. Chunking things down creates small, measurable victories. And each small victory generates both mental and physical progress, which is the elixir of success. This elixir in turn creates momentum, big Mo, the positive inertia we need to achieve our goals. Once again, the law of inertia, the universal law, they've got to be in sync, they've got to be working together in conjunction with each other. The law of inertia, a body in motion stays in motion, a body at rest will stay at rest. Let us be in sync with the universe and its faithfully consistent laws. It's the only way to achieve a positive, sustainable outcome. So what's the bottom line? People of the earth, unite. Let us lock arms with each other and nature together. It is the only way to ensure our survival as the human race and as a co-conspirator and partner with our planet. Does that make sense? It's time for us to all get together, all on the same page, solve the universal challenges that we all face together by locking arms and having disciplines that are going to help us to overcome and conquer the challenges that nature's are providing against us, and use nature's laws to work with us so that we can survive as a human race. And always remember, don't ration that passion, fashion the passion. I'm Eli's dad.